Yo, what is good, everybody? This is the Kid DC Wrestling back at it again with another video. And I'm here to bring you all your Friday, February 25th, 2022 edition of Friday Night Smackdown. Overall, despite the fact that only really one match wasn't a rematch tonight. Well, actually, if you think about all of them are rematches tonight. Um, I thought tonight was overall a pretty good episode of Friday Night Smackdown. We kick things off, man, with Michael Cole and Ronda Rousey with a little in-ring interview. Ronda Rousey, man, she talks about how she broke her hand and then she broke her hand again. And now she's back. Well, she was pregnant with her baby, but now she's back. She's doing it for her child because, she wants to make her daughter proud or, her child proud and like show her child that, you know what, I'm back and I can do it and I can tap out or at least be one of the only rare women in the WWE that can tap out Charlotte Flair. Now we see Charlotte Flair coming out like, oh, she's just laughing and just going in on Ronda Rousey. And while this is happening, this allows Sonya Deville to get a cheap shot and Charlotte Flair as well. And because of Sonya Deville's action, it is then announced by Adam Pearce that next week, Ronda Rousey will be going one-on-one with Sonya Deville. So Sonya Deville is going to get her son. So poor Sonya, she's going to get destroyed next week. Like Ronda is going to annihilate her into obliteration. Anyways, we get another, like I said, this is a rematch. Lost Authority versus the New Day. I think Michael Cole said by ringside that they already fought like 2 times. Like this is their 3rd time already. But let's be real, judging by how WWE is, they'll probably have another rematch next week. But you know what? I will give credit where credit is due. Despite the fact that we've seen this match already, Lost Authority and New Day had a really good matchup. I really thought it was overall a really good match. Freaking Big E was looking like he was about to freaking run over, I think, who was that? Humberto, I believe it was. Yeah, like that was crazy. A lot of these wrestlers try to commit legit murder on a PG television show. So, yeah, that just tells you the state of wrestling right now. But no, all jokes aside, man, like I said, Big E and Kofi get the win there. And it seems like their next feud is going to be with Sheamus and, and his big boy, Ridge Holland, as they had a little confrontation backstage. All right, next we had the in-ring debut of Exile as she takes on Natalya. And, this is a pretty good debut for Exile. I know I said in the beginning of this video that all the matches tonight were really rematches, but actually this is the only match that really wasn't, that we've never seen before. So, yeah, I thought this was a really good debut for Exile. She really looked great tonight. You could tell that the crowd was into her as well, even though it kind of did like the crowd noise was kind of piped in. But, I mean, outside of that, man, Exile she levels Natalya with a big spinning heel kick. So, I think Exile, man, if they keep things up with her, I think she can do some pretty big things on Smackdown. You don't want to end up like Shotzi, where you get a little steam and then you're not seen on television and then for weeks, and then you show up and then you pretty much get jobbed out tonight because, yeah, Shotzi she didn't get jobbed out, but she lost tonight. But we'll get to it when we get to it, because next we had Sami Zayn come out talking about his Intercontinental title reign, the celebration, and then Johnny Knoxville's coming out. Sami Zayn is like, "What you doing, bro? Like, get out of my ring." Johnny's like, "Well, you showed up to my little premiere, so let me. I decided to crash your little celebration here." So, yeah, that leads to Sami attacking Johnny Knoxville. I mean, he Louis kicks him twice because he really missed the first time. So I guess they were like, let's do this again. But he does connect this time, which means that looks like, because Knoxville was stepping up to Sami, he challenged him. So this looks like we are going to be getting a match between Johnny Knoxville and Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental title, potentially at WrestleMania. And, yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. I'll let you guys decide if you like that in the comment section. But, yeah, I'm like, I like Johnny Knoxville, but, like, I don't know. But then again, yeah, I guess, I don't know. Anyways, this leads to Ricochet stepping up and like, hey, well, you want to put the title on the line, put it against me. So we're going to be getting Ricochet and Sami next week for the IC belt. That's going to be a really great match for the Intercontinental title. So like I said before with Shotzi, we've had Sasha Banks make her return, man. We haven't seen her since the Rumble. So is Shotzi. maybe because I'm a fan of Shotzi, but it was good to see Sasha Banks get the win. But it was a pretty short match. Wish it could have went a little bit longer, but you know how time constraints are, so yeah. But we do see Naomi come in the ring, and Naomi and Sasha Banks, they are coming after the Women's Tag Team Champion. So Team Bad is officially back together. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, Sasha Banks, Tamina, and Naomi used to be in a group called Team Bad. I think it was around like 2016 when they did it or something like that. But yeah, pretty good stable. So I don't mind this whatsoever. You know, this allows you still have Naomi to do something for Mania. I thought they were gonna do Naomi and Sonya for Mania, but I guess they're not gonna do that. Seems they're done with that. It's pretty good because that feud's been going on forever. So Sasha Banks, Naomi as a team again. Hey, I like it whatsoever. All right, we get Drew McIntyre. Well, we were supposed to get Drew McIntyre versus Happy Corbin, but let's be real. That's taking place at Mania now. Does it really need to take place at Mania? No, but it's gonna happen at Mania. We get Drew McIntyre versus Madcap Moss. It's really good to see Madcap Moss, man. He's not seriously injured after the freaking crazy bump that he took with the Alabama Slam at Elimination Chamber. This is actually a pretty good match. Drew McIntyre does get the win here. And then after that, man, we see the big contract signing. And they call this big contract signing the biggest, you know, WrestleMania matchup ever, which is honestly so ridiculously stupid. I mean, the biggest match ever in WrestleMania history. Okay, I guess Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan never happened. I guess Rock and Cena never happened. Okay, I guess those matches don't mean anything. I guess those matches have, you know, nothing towards the legacy of the WWE in and of itself. Okay. Anyways, Brock, you know, comes up, challenges Roman. Roman's like, boy, I run this show. I run SmackDown. And great way for Brock to send a statement to Roman, a message to Roman by taking out all the guards out in the ring. You know, who knows? Maybe one of them guards might be a future WWE champion. Who knows? Anyways, like I said, man, tonight's SmackDown I thought overall was pretty good. We're getting closer and closer towards WrestleMania. Yeah, so yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Also, I'm going to try to go live tomorrow night. StreamYard at 7 o'clock live here on YouTube. I'm going to see if I can go live. I don't know. I'm going to really try my best to see if I can go live. And if I can't, then I'll try Sunday. But I'm going to try to do a live stream tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. And so come on in, hop on in, even if it's just for a few. And so, yeah. And also, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 700 subs, excuse me. We're getting really close. So we're about like a few subs away. So if you can do that, that'd be much appreciated. Anyways, this has been the Kid DC Wrestling. And so, yeah.